Welcome to the Permission Slip podcast, where I, empowerment coach, mindset expert, and holistic nutritionist Carmen share with you the tools, conversations, and resources you need to write your own permission slip, take massive action, and become obsessed with your own life. Let's get started. Welcome back to the Permission Slip podcast. So today we are talking about not a morning ritual, not an evening ritual, but what you can actually do during the day when you get knocked out of alignment, when you start excessive future thinking, when you start over planning, when you start worrying, when you start getting that just nervous system activation, that feeling inside of you, that you just need to go to the next thing, that there's never enough time, when your ego self kicks in and starts feeding you all those limiting beliefs and fear-based thoughts. I'm going to give you 3 actionable things that you can do to clear your energy and to realign with your highest self so that you can take back your internal peace and you can make decisions from your intuition so you can make them easily and with flow and ease and grace and joy and enthusiasm and excitement and passion and all of the things that happen when we are making decisions and acting each day from our highest self. Okay, you ready? Let's just dive right in. The 3 things that you can do have to do with sound, have to do with breath, and have to do with movement. So let's start with the simplest of them all, and that's using a sound to activate our vagus nerve, which when we activate our vagus nerve, it takes us out of that sympathetic, that fight or flight, that go, 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 chronic nervous system activation state that so many of us are in, and it puts us back into our parasympathetic, which is our rest and digest, or as I like to call it, stay and play. We're going to call it stay and play for this. And that is as easy as doing a deep breath in through your nose, opening your mouth pretty wide, and doing an audible exhale with a sigh. So let's go ahead and do it together. So breathing out all of your air and breathe in deeply through your nose, opening your mouth, and an audible exhale out through your mouth. Wow. Whatever noise comes out, I didn't expect that noise to come out, is the best. Let's do it 3 times together. So in and out. In and out. On this last time, and each time you do this when you're on your own, realigning your energy, just on the exhale, just fully relax your entire body. So I encourage you to do this with your feet flat on the floor, your sits bones, so your booty, like equal weight distribution on your legs. Roll your shoulders back, up and down. Roll your neck a little bit. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Let's do our last deep breath with the audible sigh. The audible sigh is most important because that's how we're using our voice and activating that vagus nerve. So in and out. Other ways that you could use your voice would be singing, putting on a song that you really like, maybe doing a meditation that does some chanting. Speaking out loud, some positive affirmations to yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror, saying things like, Carmen, I completely love and trust you. Carmen, you are abundantly creative. Carmen, there is plenty of time and money for everything that you want to do in this world. And you're speaking this out loud, not just thinking it in your head, but actually using your voice. Okay, so there's number 1. Don't worry, I'm coming at you fast and furious. This is going to be a simple and a short podcast, but so effective because realistically, throughout our body, there is this stream of well-being that flows, and we can allow it or we can resist it, but it flows all the same. And so this energy that's within us, throat, if I could talk today. Isn't it fun that I don't edit this podcast? I do sometimes, but not very often when I make mistakes, because hey, we all make mistakes, right? So it flows, is what I was trying to say, through our body. And oftentimes it gets blocked up in one of our energy centers, and these are called our chakras. And so this is another way that you can actually use your breath in order to clear your energy centers. So our energy centers, starting at our root, are going to be our root chakra. And that is the color red. So that is our legs, all the way up to our pelvis, which is our sacral chakra. And that is the color orange. And then moving up to our diaphragm area, that is our solar plexus, and that is the color yellow. And then moving up your body to your heart is the green, and that is your heart chakra. And then going into your your throat. See, maybe my throat chakra is blocked. So this is going to be good. We're going to be doing a little bit of energy clearing here on that. Moving into your throat chakra, and that is going to be the color of blue. And then you move up into your third eye chakra. And that is the color, like an indigo color. And that is that point that's right in between your eyes there on your forehead. And then at the top, hovering over your head, is your crown chakra and the color of purple. And so what I want you to do is, this is a basic way that you can realign your energy just using your own hands, and be very, very self-resourced with this. So what I want you to do is, I want you to sit with a basic meditation like I talked about. So feet flat on the floor, sitting in a chair. And I do want you to do this sitting in a chair to start before you actually sit down like crisscross or on the floor. I find that your alignment is going to be so much better if you're sitting in a chair. So you want your spine and your neck and your head in alignment. So sometimes we need to do a slight lowering of our chin. It's called a neck lock to get that into alignment. And then I want you to fiercely rub your palms together. So your palms have chakras on them as well. And that's what we're going to be using to clear our energy. So maybe you're having trouble speaking your truth and your throat chakra is blocked. Maybe your creativity is not feeling as good, and we need to unblock your sacral chakra, or maybe just your personal sense of power in that solar plexus energy. Or maybe you're just feeling all over the place and you need to be regrounded with your root energy. And that is that first chakra that we are going to work with. And you can work with them however you want to. I like to work with my root and get grounded, and then work my way up to clear all the energy up and out. So after you've rubbed your palms together, what I want you to do is place them flat down on your thighs. And then I want you to focus on taking a deep breath in and out, and just sending your breath to your lower extremities, breathing in and out, really feeling grounded through your feet and your ankles, your calves, knees, breathing in, breathing out, your quads, your glutes, really grounding in, breathing into that space, and moving your hands now to your lower belly, to your sacral chakra. And breathing into that space now, and whatever feels comfortable with how you're putting your hand position works for me. Breathing in and breathing out. Really clearing that space with your breath, just sending your breath there. And now moving your hands up to your solar plexus, so your diaphragm area. Breathing in and breathing out. Your hands could be on top of each other. They could be side to side. Just taking some breaths and really sending your breath there. This is your place of personal power, sense of purpose and connectedness. Let's do one more there. That feels good. Now, next, moving up to your heart chakra, breathing in and breathing out. Letting go of anything that you need to feel guarded from, breathing in and breathing out. Just reopening yourself, opening yourself up to receive. You notice we're doing about 3 breaths in each chakra. And now your throat chakra, you could do on the back of your neck, on the side, or in the front. Breathing in and breathing out. This is being able to set your boundaries and speak your truth and express your ideas clearly. Have them come to fruition. Breathing in and breathing out. And now placing your hands either over your eyes or on the sides of your temples or just right on the top of your forehead. This is your connection to source, to spirit. Breathing in and breathing out. This is the beautiful color indigo. And lastly, putting your arms just right above your head. This is your crown chakra. This is your connection to your oneness, to your sense of being, your spiritual connection. Breathing in, breathing out. One last breath. Now that we've cleared through all of those chakras and cleared that energy, let's go ahead and release it by standing up, using the palm of your hands, starting at the top of your head, just wiping down, like you were just like wiping down dust off something, wiping down your shoulders and your arms, and the front of your body and your chest, back of your body, and your glutes, up to your thighs, onto your legs, onto your feet, wiping it down. Then just say to yourself, what's yours is yours, what's mine is mine. I release all the negative energy and I am open to receive. So now that is the second practice. Yes, it's a little bit longer, but especially if you've been hyperactive for the day and something triggered you that caused you to be hypervigilant towards others. And that just means like often hypervigilant towards others is mean forgetting about yourself and people pleasing or overworking to seek acceptance and approval. We're attracting all of this energy that maybe we don't want or need in our life. So we want to go ahead and clear that and realign with our own inner knowing and our own connection, our own stream of well-being that flows. And instead of blocking it and resisting it, we're now allowing it to flow. And now the last one is one of my favorites because it has to do with movement. What happens often is we might exercise once a day, or maybe we have brief moments of getting up and walking, but many of us are doing work from desks, from chairs. And so what happens is our energy is supposed to be flowing all the time, but it becomes stagnant. And instead of moving, we think we need to do more. We're doing more on the computer or thinking of something to do. And we get into this vibration and this energy with our ego self that is not one of thriving. It's like surviving. A client told me today, like, she's like, it's just like it's soldiering on. I can soldier on with the best of them with a smile on my face. But do we want to be like soldiering on every single day? No, we don't. So guess what? Something that you can do to get back into alignment is to shake it off. And so I really love pulling up the song Shake It Off. I think it's, let me look right now. I think it's Florence and the Machine. But I'll put a link in the show notes for you. Yes. This one. Okay, I'm not going to play it for you. but it's all shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. And it's 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Now you don't have to do the whole thing. You don't even have to listen to that song. But what I want you to do is stand up and just shake things out. Jump around, use your breath and jump around and move. So I'm going to do it right now just to do a little example. And I know you can't see me because this is a podcast, but it just feels so, so good. So shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. And you're just shaking and shaking and shaking. And what's happening is that you are moving energy through your body and you're reinvigorating your cells. You're also oxygenating your blood and you're going to feel so much better. Even if you just do it for 30 seconds, it is going to make a huge difference. And believe me, if you take the time to use your voice or to use your breath or to use movement, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to be able to get so much more done in less time. And you're going to get out of your ego mind. You're going to get out of that fear-based thinking, that limiting belief that there's never enough time, there's never enough money, that excessive future thinking, the overanalyzing and the over-planning. And you're just going to come back to your inner knowing and living in a state of ease and flow. So I'm so excited for you to try these 3 things throughout your day. And as you're doing them, I'd love to hear from you. Tag me on social. Let me know what you're up to and which one of these you've tried and how it's made an impact in your day. And so until next week, hey, get out there and shake it off. Clear your energy. Use your voice. You've got this, because together we can all live in a state of ease and flow. Thanks for listening.